What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm leaving the gym right now. And like I said, guys, I'm not making no excuses as to why I can't come. You know, I had to go to a new job site today. I had to also attend classes. And I still made the time to go to the gym. I told you guys. And there was a part where I wasn't really lifting heavy weights recently. I kind of just like fell off, but I'm now back on track. I'm trying to stay on track because even after not doing it for a while, like your body still retains like its muscle memory. So I feel strong still. You know, I'm trying to not, you know, go out. I've been going out a lot recently. I'm trying not to do that as much anymore and staying out late. I can't be fucking up my sleep schedule while I have priorities, you know. I gotta prioritize the real things in life. But one of the big things recently that I've come to realize, you just gotta survive, whether by any means necessary, whether that means to stay fit, stay in shape, you know, get strong physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. You want to be financially stable because what's gonna, like, there's so many things as to why I'm saying this, and like it makes a lot of sense to me as to why I feel like the key thing in this life for you to really keep going forward is just just have the instinct to just survive, you know, not let outside elements, you know, dictate how you live and what you do. And you're in control. You could survive however long you can. Like, honestly, like, this is gonna sound super crazy, but you're in control for however long you could survive. Whether that be how good you take care of your health, the risks you take. Now, I know I'm saying this right now. Anything could happen to me at this very moment. I could drop dead right now. And it'll because of something I possibly could have avoided. Sometimes you can't avoid, like, the inevitable. Like, death is inevitable. I've cheated death a bunch of times. I've almost died plenty of times. And this is very, very, very morbidly talked about, but I'm trying to bring light to it. You know, I'm trying to bring it in a way where it's like, do what you can to survive. We need money to survive. You need to be financially stable to survive. You need to be self-dependent to survive. You need to be strong to survive. You need to be mentally capable to survive. You have to be emotionally capable to survive. You just have to be strong. Like, being strong-minded, having will to continue to push yourself to do things you don't want to do. Find that you got to tap into the inner survival instincts. Like I've said this before, we've come a long way for us to go from prehistoric beings to talking to telephones on the phone, like talking to screens, watching screens, using artificial intelligence. Like, it still mind boggles me, but that's besides the point, really. The key is to survive. The key is to survive, and you have to think about it. Like, a lot of these people that are not steered in the right direction and they want bad things to happen to them. It's going to segue into one more thing. Having faith in God. Because if you don't have faith in God and you just, you know, do the worst acts possible, and I'm not saying that the actions that you do aren't reversible, but there are some things that can't be reversible, like mortal sin. You can't kill people. You shouldn't be wishing death on nobody, right? Everyone's gonna meet their judgment day. That man up top. But another part of this too is, if you have faith in God, you're going to survive in eternal realms. In, you know, what people call Valhalla, heaven, whatever the case may be, whatever religion you believe in. You have to have faith in something. You have to have a strong moral compass and beliefs. Because if you don't have that, it makes sense to why the people that aren't pushing for survival do the things they do and look the way they do. Act the way they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm spiraling into a whole set of different subjects, but this is all coming from my, initial thought. It all came to me just now. Like, not just now, but like while I was working out. The goal is to survive. Point blank, period. And I'm going to do whatever it takes, whatever I can do in my personal life for me to reach the expectations I want for myself, to survive however long I can, so that one day when I have kids, they don't have to worry about their upbringing, and they could look to me on how what it means to really live life and survive, and have an inkling of what survival instincts are in the modern realm. Because back in the you heard that shit? I'm not cutting that out. In the modern day, it's different. Yeah, everything is financial. Everything is all, how you carry yourself and what you do is like, there's different aspects to it now, where survival has a different meaning. Back then, it was just about food and water. It's deeper than that now. It's deeper than just getting food and water. To survive in the modern world, it's a completely different world, and it's a more hyper-competitive world than it was back then, in a different aspect. Not, like kind of back then, really, the strong beat the weak. There's different aspects to that in modern day life. We're divided by class, kind of. That's a different topic. Key is to survive for however long you can bring yourself to surviving, staying alive, staying healthy. And that's why I push that in all my videos. But to conclude this video, I'm driving, and I don't want to drive like a fucking idiot right now. I have like lights on and stuff, so I don't look like I'm talking in the dark. Day 86 is complete. We got 4 more days of this journey. I'm gonna push for it. However many days I got left, I gotta wake up early. I'm gonna go home and eat and get on track and get ready for this next phase of videos. With that being said, guys, keep a sharp mind, stay focused. The end goal is near for you as well. I hope you guys have set out goals for yourselves, and really push for those things, and really don't, do what it takes for you to just survive. I'm gonna let you guys go. I've been yapping for a whole set 8 minutes, going on 9. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good night's rest. And that's it. That's all I have to say right now. I gotta work on my outros. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.